healthy for you.
There are resounding hopes that the 2018 World Cup holds Russia can emerge champions of the tournament. Such were the thoughts of fans of the Losing King Stadium in Moscow, where Russia ousted one of the tournament's favorites, Russia, to reach the quarterfinals. TVC Sports editor Promise Efoge was at the stadium in Moscow.
When underdogs become superheroes, this measure of jubilation follows. Russia are through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, the farthest they have ever reached in the country's football history.
Spain was pushing us, but we did it! We won this game, and I'm very, very happy. Russia, go on!
144 million.
They overcame one of the tournament's favorites, Spain, on penalties after a dogged performance saw them tie the epic match 1-1 even after extra time.
And the hosts are happy again!
Russia captain and keeper Igor Akinfev was the game changer as his penalty save made the difference here at the Luzhniki Stadium.
Akinfev saves! It is Russia's party, and the party goes on!
This is the World Cup, and many teams had to pack, because to be a strong team, this is one thing, but you should be very good on the pitch.
After making 95% accurate passes, how did Spain get it wrong?
We know and understand that at times like these, we need to be effective. And I think that we did have opportunities to win this match. However, unfortunately, it ended up in a penalty shootout, which is basically a lottery.
When super teams like Germany, Argentina, Portugal and now Spain crash out of a major tournament like this, confidence is brewed and the unimaginable becomes thinkable.
I think we can do it. We can win the cup, and we can win the cup here in Russia, and Russia can be the champion of this year.
I'm gonna give it all my best to cheer for them. I hope they're gonna kick ass and continue to the finals.
The Russia will be the champion of that championship cup in Russia. Of course, Russia champion.
What a way to start a new month for Russians. It is indeed a night to remember, especially when the beauty of defensive football brings out the ugliness of possession football. Promise Efoge, TVC News in Moscow.
Croatia fans celebrated in Moscow fan zone on Sunday as they watched the team beat Denmark on penalties to reach the World Cup quarterfinals. Barcelona midfielders scored a decisive spot to set up a last 8 encounter with tournament host Russia in Sochi on Saturday. Fans leaving the stadium in Novgorod were both delighted and relieved to make it through to the penalty shootout, praising their goalkeeper Denis Subasic. Denmark fans were disappointed but accepted they didn't have the rub of the green when came into the penalties.
No, I don't. Anybody who's brave enough to stand up and take a penalty is a hero in my book. The pressure that they're under, you know, if you have the, excuse my language, the balls to take that, then you have my absolute utmost respect. We win, we lose as a team. This is a fantastic team, a team that I'm very, very proud to be a part of. You know, we'll be back. We'll learn from this. It's important that we remember this feeling now, and we use this in the future.
Japan coach Akira Nishino hopes his gamble of resting players in the previous game against Poland will bear fruit on Monday against Belgium, when his side will be beaten to make it third time lucky and reach the quarterfinals. Nishino reached his side exiting the competition and making a remarkable 6 changes from his lineup from the 2-2 draw with Senegal for the final Group H match against Poland, which they lost 1-0, sneaking through the only to their superior disciplinary record over Senegal. Nishino stressed the importance of having fresher legs when they come up against the highly fancied Belgium, referencing his nation's 2 previous last 16 exits in the World Cup to Turkey in 2002 and Paraguay in 2010, when they lost 1-0 and on penalties respectively. Andres Iniesta, who scored Spain's winning goal in 2010 World Cup final, has announced his retirement from international football following the team's exit against Russia. Iniesta's last kick for his country was to score the shootout in his 131st and final international ante. Iniesta, who made his debut in 2006, also helped Spain win the European Championship in 2008 and 2012 during a glittering 12-year international career. Iniesta ended his 22-year career at Barcelona in May when he moved to Japan, tops a flight side visit Kobe. He won 32 trophies at Barcelona, where he managed 674 senior appearances, having joined the youth setup age 12.
Power Oil, healthy for you.
Nigeria's men's basketball team, the Tigers, on Sunday, 1st of July, beat Mali 93-53 in their 6th qualification match for the 2019 FIBA Men's World Cup. Playing at home at the indoor basketball court at the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos, the Tigers survived an early scare after going down 10-2 in the first few minutes of the game and went on to win the first quarter 21-15. The Nigerians dominated all four quarters, winning 25-10, 24-19, and 22-9 in the second and third and fourth quarter. Jonathan Water had the standout performance with 36 points, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 5 rebounds. The Tigers won their earlier games against Rwanda and Uganda and sit top of the Group B, winning all 6 games. Nigeria's contingent to the 2018 Cadets World Championship will on Tuesday 3rd July depart Lagos for Zagreb, Croatia for the competition. The contingent, which is made up of 2 female wrestlers and a coach, are scheduled to leave the Muritala International Airport to reigning African champions Simisola Balogun 65 kg and Esther Kolawale 61 kg, who both won the gold at the 2018 African Championship in Port Harcourt, are the 2 wrestlers hoping to make the Nigerian proud at the event designed for athletes between the ages of 15 and 17. They'll be guided by experienced head coach of the female national team, Purity Akko. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah signed a new 5-year contract with the club. The 26-year-old Egypt international joined the Reds for £34 million from Roma last summer and has scored 44 goals in 52 appearances for his club. His new deal, which runs until 2023, does not contain a release clause and impressed Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, who expresses his belief in him. Salah was the top scorer in the Premier League last season, netting 32 goals and also winning the PFA Player of the Year award. And that's all in sports. I am Ademola Laurent. Is back to Esther and Nifemi.